Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. Guys, welcome back. You join us again at the table on a day where Neptune enters Aries. Neptune takes around 14 years to move into the next sign, right? So this is a 14-year cycle that we're right at the beginning of. Us in the UK, it moved into Aries this morning at around 7 a.m. So we've woke up to Neptune in Aries. And that's what we're going to discuss. We're going to dive into it. What Neptune in Aries represents, what we can expect, what to be aware of, what we can be doing, and the energies that's going to be bringing to us over this next 14-year cycle. One thing that's good to note, you mentioned this morning about it's a slow-moving planet, right? So it can take a couple of weeks, probably at least, for us to be completely moving out the energies of Pisces. And
yeah, because it is the Pisces is still in us. We're still feeling it, so it's not like, oh well, it's gone. So we're just releasing that now. God, a lot has happened. Literally, a lot has happened from this week last year. So for people individually, really need to look at their chart to see where their Neptune is.
yeah, analyse the Aries energy as well. Where is it in your chart, and what does it mean having Neptune there as well for you?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, Neptune's the god of the seas, it's intuition, right? Delusions, spiritual enlightenment. Neptune dissolves.
That's it.
Right, so addictions, it represents the arts, film, photography, the oceans, relationships with the divine, and the Aries is I am, isn't it? So
yes. Phew, how do you put it's like diving into the ocean? Do you know you can swim? Are you scared of what's in the ocean? It's because what is in the ocean is what's within you, isn't it? So if you're scared, some kids just dive in, like thinking, is it cold? Is it scary? We've got to get to that. Right, I am enough to get into this ocean. And so it's this week, for the next 2 weeks, it really is just releasing and allowing the energies of Neptune to clear us, release and
dissolve. So
Dissolve.
it's birthing a new vision and dream,
Yes.
really. And you just mentioned there the depths of the ocean. That's very the spiritual enlightenment side of things. Having more faith in that, talking to God, whatever it is for you, and actually listening when it comes back, and not second guessing yourself. Moving into a time where we're actually trusting that conversation that we have of going within, even if no one else knows, that internal chat with self.
That's it.
Right?
That's it.
And dissolving these old things, you know. Neptune is all about dissolving and delusions and everything else, and with the Aries being the I am, it's a new vision, it's a new dream, right? So to be bold in that, and almost impulsively and heading in that direction, even if you don't quite know what it looks like, but you're being supported to be bold and dive into that, right?
Well, you've got no
faith.
idea there's no idea what it's going to feel like the next. And this takes us up to 2039.
Yeah.
It's slow moving. So what we feel sitting here today, 2039, we are going to be in a completely different reality. Everybody will be. Our reality won't be theirs. You know, their parents' reality won't be the same. So that's when we've got to really set boundaries. It's delusional as well, isn't it? So are your dreams, is it tangible? Can you land?
Bring it into reality.
Bring it into reality. And this is the challenge that we're in now. And you've always said, don't tell anybody what you're doing because it's the waste of energy. What was it you used to say?
Well, it's protecting it, isn't it? Protecting that thing. Sometimes, it's funny, it actually ties into the delusions, isn't it? Sometimes you have to have that almost delusional aspect of kidding yourself that you're already where you're headed, so that you can be that vibration already. It's quite the simple side of manifestation, of matching the vibration. when you start telling other people, especially those that are close of you or already have that vision of who you were before, who they know you as, maybe who you went to school with, your family, they see, I know it's just old Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly.
They've got an interpretation of you. They've got a vision of you. So when you're leaping into it and catapulting yourself into a whole new timeline, a whole new vibration, a whole new way of being, sharing those dreams and goals, you can get feedback or other people's opinions that can actually start throwing you off. Well, you've got to have that belief, that knowing that you're there and do all that without already being it, for the 3D to then catch up. And there's also scientifically with goals and ambitions and acting on things, the brain, if I said to you I'm going to put a song on record, or told all my friends I'm going to have this song on record way before it's anywhere near being actually a reality, my brain tricks itself that in a way it's already been done, which could be good, but it can stop you from taking action, because the dopamine in your brain gives you that reward of me getting the satisfaction of people viewing me now as someone that's got that. So it's a bit of a paradox, but it's for things to be careful of, right? Nurture that vision and walk it and be it. And that can take a little bit of delusion, so you don't need other people's fears and views of you keeping you stuck where you were.
That's it.
Yeah, and also the other side of it I just said of not telling everyone and everything what you're going to do before you've done it, because that can trick your brain that you've already done it, which means you can take the foot off the gas. There's also the side of it of accountability. If those that you trust and are on that path with you, like, no, come on, you can do it, then it's good to have the accountability sometimes where you think, oh, I've told people about this, but really you should be doing it for you, right?
It's your inner dream. It's what you came here for. It's spiritual journey. It's a spiritual life. So.
Well, Neptune in Aries, what do you feel called to be doing with your life?
What's the
Get
calling?
creative.
That's it.
Normally, like, I've got the healing archetype, awakening of a spiritual will. So what we're going to be doing for ourselves, but also is going to be helping others. And a lot of this is, we're moving into this time of people. This is what's also interesting about the 14-year cycle. Is enough time, especially the times we're living in, are fascinating. There's enough time for a new vision to be birthed, and there's a new generation coming in that are seeing that and are going to be fighting for a new vision of what humanity and this reality can be for humanity. The older generation are going to want to keep up, not get left behind.
Yeah, exactly. And we're seeing this. You know, I've got friends in their 80s that are making music with AI.
Yeah.
You know, there's their dream.
Yeah.
And to me, they're happy. They've got purpose. So it doesn't matter where it is going, this purpose. Because you think, oh, why bother at 80? Whoa! See his little face that he's made music and we're all listening to it at the monument. He's Neptune. It's a dream of his. And he's Aquarius, I think. Yeah, he's just like, well, AI's helped me. So there's no excuses now. No excuses of where's the energy coming from. It's coming.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what age you are. If this is all about a new vision of yourself and what, as you said, what you're here to become. So have that smile on your face and again, catapult yourself into a position where you're like, oh wow, at 80 years old, I'm someone that now makes music. I'm someone that's now a writer.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why
you know
not?
What I mean, age has got nothing to do with it, really. It's all
Nice.
playing out anyway.
Yeah, totally.
So for wherever anyone is at their journey, it's a time to see what they're called to be doing and how they want to be spending their time.
Yeah.
So it's going to show us over these next 14 years what the new world could look like.
What we are it. You know, we've all hoped that something was going to come along and beam us up this new world, this new life. Where? It's within, isn't it? And you think, going back to, you know, we were in Thailand, you were sitting with my brother that's a music producer. In his little world, he was making music for now, really, wasn't he, Callie? And teaching you that is a dream. You've just finished that transit. So even though this, for me, it feels like, oh, hallelujah, but everyone is just finishing off this transit now. For the next couple of weeks, that energy, just let it go. and really that. I feel everyone must be feeling this little dream. It's got to be in there. If
Well, it's that it can be the feeling that there's this new coming, a new version of themselves, a new dream, and it's that feeling to be following rather than having all the answers and knowing exactly what it looks like right then. So the mind might not actually know exactly what it looks like, what it is, but yeah, we've got the feeling.
Yeah.
We know there's something there, and it's being bold enough to dream big and follow it and put it into action.
Well, this is all this Aquarius lineup. If there's ever a time now, to get as wacky as you can with whatever you're doing. You know, if it's in the garden, create something that no one else has done. Just put it out there, and it sparks passion and drive for other people then. You know, the moon's in Taurus today, Ryan, so, you know, that's Mother Earth. So what beautiful things can we bring for her? If we just look at, let's do it for Mother Earth, let's do it for the collective, you know.
Not being afraid to fail, not being afraid to make mistakes. No
failing's quite funny, isn't it? You're like, did I do that wrong?
Well, I've done a video on this with the failing or falling short, maybe when you don't quite meet the expectations that you set out for, and I've had that over my life. But when you look, you think, was it a failure? Because, again, it was only expectations of certain things. And how can it be a failure if you learn all those things on the journey? I mean, because whatever you set up next or embark on next, you've got all those lessons that are eventually going to lead to that project or that thing that doesn't fall short in your mind, and you're probably going to have all the expectations met and more. And it's all those missions you took on before, all those lessons you learned that go into that, whenever it is. It might be in years to come, it might be the next thing you do. So failing is a funny one, isn't it? In many ways, there's no such thing. Falling short maybe, but only on your own expectations. But then looking at it that way, well, I've got all those lessons. I needed to go on that, to learn that, maybe to realise it actually weren't what was for me. But I done it, I explored it.
Hero's journey. And this is the I am now, that there's a hero within us all that is wanting to burst and go and invent, and especially with the arts. This is it. Neptune in Aries is the arts.
Yeah.
Where I feel, you know, the last years it's been trying to find the depths of ourselves, Pisces. What's deep about you? And I've got Venus at 29 degrees Pisces in my chart, in the 9th house. So for me, for the last 14 years, I've been trying to work out what's hidden from me of the ocean. And that is the politics. You know, we think, oh, that's right, they've told us that. And then, no, that was a little bit wrong, that little bit delusional. So, but everything is a little bit delusional. It's life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Navigating.
Yes. Especially with that thing, having delusions that it's going to be the government and everything else that actually saves us, because it's us.
It's us.
It's us that's going to save. It's us that's going to make change within our own lives first, and the vibration changes, new reality begins. So even that's a bit of delusion there, isn't it? That it's anything outside of ourselves.
And it's just like with any mums and dads out there, you know, if you're starting up a career, it's a little bit scary. If you're just about to have your first baby, you know, we was having chats the other day. There's guys that are 35 asking, you know, Sean, what's it like to be a dad? Well, how can he say that? How can you describe, you know, you're bringing in babies in this time of no certainty. Nothing's certain, is it? And I remember thinking that, wow, how will I raise children? You know, as a nan, how do we navigate? No schooling. Yeah, okay, we're homeschool. Okay, we eat organic. Okay, and all of our needs, or the child's needs, get outside. How do you navigate that? But we are. This is the Aries. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do it my way. I'm excited. I really am for this, the next, but 14 years. And obviously this is now just the period of cleansing, because then we've got the 13th, 14th.
Yeah.
And
Would you say it's a good time to finish anything off before that? Wrap things up?
Everything.
Wrap things up. You were just talking about letting things go and the last dissolving of things, isn't it, before? But yeah, so the 14th of Feb, isn't it, right? Got Neptune and Saturn at 0 degrees.
165 year cycle. So, Pluto in Aquarius, it's 248 years. There's no consciousness left here for us to pick up. It's all gone, isn't it? So we haven't got a grandma. What do we do, Granny, now in 2026? We are it. If I bought my Nan and had a chat, I'd go, Nan, I'm doing this. She'd think, what? Well, where's the chickens and where's your farm and that real simple life? This is technology. This is everyone's on their phones, aren't they? It shocked me, Ryan. I'm not a phony. I never know where my phone is. It's off because I'm doing me. But this is the time now. People are saying, right, where's my people, Aquarius? Who do I communicate with? Venus, 11 degrees Aquarius today. That is the Aquarius rising and loving and doing it. Oh, I love this. And there it is, 11 degrees, love. So Venus really today wants us to do exactly what we love. Inner.
Yeah, what do you feel called to do?
What do you feel called to do?
An act.
And Mars, 2 degrees, saying, come on. It's like the chat with the mother now for the next 2 weeks. It really is. Your deep little soul that's in there. Fed up. Everyone's been fed up this year. What am I doing? But it was the past. We've just cleared all of the energies of Pisces. I remember when Saturn went into Pisces, and in town, this was when the Jesuses were showing their faces, but there's a beautiful side to that. Oh, lovely, you are embodying Christ consciousness. Yet the ego, Saturn in Pisces was, I'm more spiritual than you, Ryan. You're more, la 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 la. It's no. So forget that. If we're all one, you've got powers. Let's put them out there. You don't hold that to yourself. That's ego. It's like you say, no, I made a great track. No, I'm not. No, you can't listen to it because there's someone special out there that is for them only. That's Saturn in Pisces. So this, from now, these 2 weeks, clear it. There's no one more spiritual. It's just who's found their bliss, who's found their calling. And they might disappear a bit. You might find that some are going off to now pick it up. Some have picked it up 14 years ago and it's just about to launch. So there's no right or wrong here. What have you been doing every day for 14 years that you're now really, really proud of on a spiritual level that you can put out there? And that's so unique, and that's what I'm excited about. There's...
Yeah, it's lovely.
Passionate hero, spiritual warrior is about to be birthed in the collective. I wrote down here, because we've got Mercury in Aquarius, so that is that download. So you imagine it's like the radio station isn't in the house, it is in the meditate. You've got to go and find some peace because it's going to come from above. So that's moving the thoughts of today. Like turning the radio off, turning everything off, and then going up and just sitting. So it's when we move, which is going upstairs, turning everything off, a decision with moving, thoughts move with us. So if you're fed up, go and dig a hole. Do you know what I mean? Go and do, not dig a hole to jump in, but move the energy. Yeah, so when we move, our thoughts move too. Tension softens, perspective changes, and the mind finds space to breathe. So it is, you know, in a meditation this week was everybody going and that's it. And I remember thinking, wow, how would I feel that day? What is that? But it's because you're embodying everything that you've been through for 14 years to then go release. And the new I am. The new I am is a dance of energies. So you've got bringing Venus, Mars, Mercury, Pluto, everything that is within us. And I've written down, let the motion quiet the noise upstairs. Simple, joyful and freeing. You know that moment when you've shut the door, you've got 20 minutes to meditate. That is how you feel. You think, oh, whew, you've got to gather, switch the mind off. And it says dance not to escape your thoughts, but to reset them. And this is one step, one beat at a time. So imagine this heart, the nervous system, we breathe out, do the different breath works. You can talk about this, is what Sean does, the different breath works that will get us to that, where your breath is yours.
Which ultimately is the presence, isn't it?
Presence.
One beat at a time, 1 foot at a time. It's that wherever you are, there you go.
It's
like being that one footstep that you're actually currently taking, being what you're currently asking your body to do, not doing that whilst off in your head elsewhere.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to find presence, is actually to be aware, be conscious of what am I actually asking my body to do right now, because.
And what am I asking my words to say? Mercury, 6 degrees. If you've just had a download while on the train, and then you're thinking that, and then someone triggers you, you're going to be like, hang on, mate, everyone needs this time. It's a real birthing of mother. We're birthing ourselves. So give yourself time. Give yourself time. And it's shadow work. We're still in this self-talk to innovate the new vibration. You can't say, oh, I'm it today, because you got to get that vibration up to Aquarius. What does the world want from you? What does the world want to dance to when you put your music out there? You picture the dance floor. You must do. How do you make this music? And then there's thousands dancing. You've imagined you dancing. You've moved it, haven't you? So that's the Aquarius, the collective. You're not making it for you, you're picturing it, this energy. Neptune. Poof. And tomorrow, this is a big day tomorrow, Tuesday the 27th of January. Mars conjunct Pluto, 3 degrees. So so I was going back to the this time last year. So Mercury was in Capricorn this time last year, sextiling Neptune, and they're both at 27 degrees, so that was a little bit of an ego shake. Mercury in Capricorn at 27 is action. So we took some action this time last year, exactly this week, and we was putting it into the ocean. But imagine if that was just a past So you think, well, that's when you were saying I've gone there. Yeah, because you put it out there to show that you are that energy. Sextiles, so it's going to be coming back, but it's a new now. It's Aries. This was all Pisces last year.
It's interesting. Me and Kieran released our first song a year ago on it was the 26th or no, the 24th. We was actually together the other night, and he was like, when did we release that track?
Yeah.
And it happened to be the day.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Our next one is going.
Yeah.
Well, the first track of the album is going out. We've uploaded it these days. I've just got the confirmation that it's all up and ready to go out. So we've actually announced it today.
There you go.
Which is funny, isn't it?
This is why this is it.
You never know what it's going to be, right? It's interesting, especially for me at least. I don't know what it's going to be. I've got these little few different things going on, a few different projects, and it's interesting to see what is really gaining momentum and what feels like it's actually coming to a bit of a closure. And
well, the 28th of Jan last year, Mercury went into Aquarius. So this is why it's a journey life, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had a whole year of working out what our sound together is.
Yeah.
You know, like we've known the whole time, that whole year, that we were going to be doing what we're doing now, and we're right in the depths of it now. We've got a crazy amount of tracks on the go. We're not sure what one's going to make the album, what ones aren't.
That's it.
There's a few ones that are definites.
Yeah.
There's a few that we feel are yet to be made.
Yeah.
Yet it's all happening these days, these
That's
weeks,
it.
and these months between now and March.
That's it.
But the very first sharing of that project was a year ago, so it's interesting that you brought that
darling.
up. For me to go back in my mind and see, wow, because time's flying by. Time is really flying by.
Well, again, it's speeding up. It's speeding up, but we're having to go slower in it. So this is the bit that's missing. God, time's flown, but actually we should be slower, more decisive, more precise in the race, isn't it? The hare and the tortoise. I would rather be the tortoise in life. I've never raced to be anywhere. If someone's in a race, I'm quite happy to laugh all the way, aren't I, and come last.
Yeah.
Because I've found it hilarious. So that's the mindset of this energy. Just have a laugh. Pluto at 3 degrees Aquarius is opposing, opposite the 3 degrees Leo. So that's like the little boy that believes in his light, his little Leo, his cub, isn't it? So there's a passion in us of a little lion. Like when Sean holds the kids up, 2 Leos, it's like he's got passion, he believes in his son. That's what we've got to trust the sun is guiding us. Lovely here. Because if, it's all about meeting the centre point. And was it Eckhart? He said this, find the centre. So all that we are, we've got to come in to the centre. And the centre point is back to the I am, which is all this Aries.
Lovely.
No one can say they're the same person as they was last year. No one. No, in a year. So it's exciting.
There's been a lot of growth for everyone.
We've
Yeah,
all
massive
grown.
growth, massive change.
Massive.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to think about the next 2 weeks, a lot to process, a lot to release. Grab a bath, isn't it? Have a bath, release it, get the salts, a good time to detox the body, don't eat rubbish, don't feed the emotions with anything other than breath, clarity.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, darling. Well, have a good day. I'm going up the tour.
Massive day for you.
Massive day,
Massive day for you. So
yes.
I'll throw that back at you. Have a lovely day.
I'm
Enjoy
gonna,
it, and well
darling.
done for your journey getting to this point, because I know what it represents. I know what you've been through to get here. So yeah, celebrate.
I will
Celebrate
celebrate.
and be with yourself.
Yes. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Well,
Love ya.
thank you for life.
Thank you very much.
Love you, darling.
Love you.